Okay, this is the viola part for the Pirates of the Caribbean, and so some things to be focusing on. This first page is really important. You have you're keeping the tempo and the beat for the subdivision of the eighth note for the entire orchestra. So it has to be, you have to be able to play it really steady all the way through the page, and you need to be able to do it with the metronome at tempo without losing the beat at all. So set your metronome to 120. That's the dotted quarter note, and just start practicing it. The notes aren't hard. It's almost all D's, and then alternating D's and F's later on. But you know, making sure that you don't lose. You can't lose it even a little bit, or else the whole section and the whole orchestra will likely fall apart, and we won't be together. So it's also spiccato from the beginning, so you need to practice your spiccato off the string bow and at that tempo. So that's really important practicing. It doesn't look like much, it doesn't look hard, so that's why I want to really highlight that section. This piece in general is all about rhythm and articulation. So you'll see a lot of marcato, which you're going to have some separation between the notes. You just want good articulation, good attack of the bow on the string. So make sure you've got a good control over your bow and the articulation, and that your rhythm is really secure. The only hard thing in the left hand, as far as learning the notes, is right here. These two measures, that moves very fast, and so you'll have to practice that and work that up to tempo. And the other part is right here, starting here at 127, these three measures, or three lines of the triplets. And you'll see when you see the music, I've actually modified it just a little bit and simplified it because it's so fast and hard, and it's not going to be heard that much. So instead of playing, you see how the first measure has a rest, right? You see some rest. So I'm going to actually add in a couple of rests. I crossed out some notes. It's hard to see it in this video, but you'll see it when you print it. Hopefully you'll see it when you print it, but just cross out the 2 eighth notes at the end of each measure and just fill them in with rests. So you're really only playing 7 notes, and then you're playing 7 notes, and so on. I think that'll really help, because one of the hard things is just transitioning from measure to measure when you don't have the rest. So I didn't do that in the video when I instruct on how to play it, but I decided that later. So hopefully you're seeing this overview here before you are watching those other videos and practicing it. And then the last page, yep, it's just rhythm, really knowing, making sure you fit with the beat, and that your articulation is really clear and crisp. So that's Pirates.